Yo, what's up guys? My name is AFC Adino. Got a game against Gognifu. Probably an alt account of someone, but we'll just play like we normally would. Should be interesting. He's running hyper offense as well. I'm gonna lead off with Azelf. I'm looking at his team. He does lead off with the Mammoth Swine. I'm just gonna taunt this. He cannot Earthquake me. I guess he could Icicle Crash, but he did go for Rock, so now I'm actually getting up my rocks. And he went for Icicle Crash. We don't see we don't see Life Orb because that was way too little damage. So I don't think I died to Ice Shard. So what I could actually do is just go for Explosion. If he went into Mimikyu here, I could have gone Lando and could have gone for U-turn. But he decided to go for Ice Shard. Doesn't knock me out, and I get him to 2%, which is really nice. And what I could do now is bring in my Ninetales. And what I actually am going to do now is I'm going to just knock him out with Moonblast. Because I can pretty much Auroraville on anything on his team. But we knock this out. Cannot really do anything with Azumarill because I can still click Freeze Dry, so he cannot Belly Drum set up on me. And against Nidoking I can kinda go for the Auroraville. Bisharp. If he does go Bisharp, okay, he does go Bisharp. What should I do? Because I don't have Auroraville up. On the other hand, if I just go for Auroraville now and he doesn't click Iron Head, I'll be in a really good position because yeah, he goes for Swords, so I can actually Encore him. And I can actually keep doing this, so I'll just Moonblast. Again, he has to switch into a Moonblast otherwise if he switches. I guess he could bring a Mimikyu. Goes Alakazam. Should be some decent damage. Hopefully I get the special attack drop as well. Nice, nice, nice. Special attack drop with Auroraville. So I'm actually going to stay in. Because for Psychic, only 16%. Doesn't get the Spadaf drop. I just Moonblast him down. I'll just click Freeze Try as he goes for Psychic. So we get rid of the Alakazam as well. Really nice. Because he was faster than Terrakion. Now Bisharp comes in again. I'm pretty sure he wants to Iron Head now. I could go directly into Bisharp, but do I need him? This is gonna be rough. This is gonna be interesting. Because I think he's going to click Iron Head. He knows about my Encore, so I'm actually going Bisharp. Because I still have Veil up. He actually went for the Sword Stance. What a mad lad. I'll just knock. Because I still have Auroraville up. He Sword Dances again. We still have Auroraville up, so I'm gonna Iron Head him. As he goes for knock. Okay. Auroraville ends. Hopefully I win the speed tie. Okay, I don't win the speed tie. It's gonna knock me out. Unfortunate, but I can go into Ninetales. He's locked into Sucker Punch. And I think Auroraville is really important, but if I Anchor him on Sucker Punch, it's gonna die. And I'm not gonna die, so okay, it ends up working now because he's gonna die to Hail. Because I'm still able to Auroraville against the Mimikyu. If he goes Azumarill, I'll just Freeze Dry. If he goes Nidoking, I'll probably Auroraville as well. But we don't let Azumarill Belly Drum up. We cannot allow Azumarill to Belly Drum, basically. Luckily we have Rocks up, so that won't be really likely. He does go into Mimikyu. And yeah, I'm gonna set up my Veil. He goes for Sword Stance. And at this point, I think I need to Encore him into, yeah, because he knows about the Encore, so he's Shadow Sneak Speed. We don't see Life Orb, so I think it's Lumberry. And because he's not able to Sword Stance again, I can bring in my Landorus with Intimidate and Veil. Should not be able to knock me out. And he's also locked into Shadow Sneak. Yeah, only 15%. And he has no Earthquake switch in. Let's go for Shadow Sneak again. And I should be able to knock him out with this one. That's gonna beat me down. If he goes to Azumarill, I'm obviously gonna stay in. He goes Nidoking. Is Nido... Why Nidoking? What? Maybe the Nidoking was scarfed. I don't know. But he basically gave me a free kill there, and now Azumarill comes in. He needs to lock himself into Aqua Jet. Oh, but we still live at 1 HP! Let's go! Because of the Auroraville. And now he's in quick attack range as well. Damn, man. The 1 HP clutch. And Auroraville ends, but we can bring in Terrakion. I'm not gonna risk anything because he is Choice Bandit. He can kill me. So we just click quick attack. I guess I could also go Ninetales and let him die to Hail. But then we would still need an extra turn, so no. We just go for quick attack. Not throwing around, not playing around there. Getting rid of this Azu. And we ended up winning this game. Yo, what's up guys? My name is AUC Adinho and I've got a game against Sukko. Looks like he's playing HO, I wanna say. Nidoking is definitely a threat to my team. But I'm gonna lead off with the Mungus and let's see if we can get a Spore up first turn. Does lead off with the Thunderous. So I'm not sure if he has Taunt, but I'm still going to Spore. Otherwise I'm going to spam Clear Smog. Actually Volt switches to 19%, but I'll put something asleep, so that's really good for us. We will just regen the damage with the Regenerator ability. I'm curious to see what he wants to use as a sleep fodder. I guess he could go Cobalion, but I think Cobalion is actually his Stealth Rocker, unless it's Stealth Rock Landorus. But looking at the build of his team, I can definitely see Stealth Rock Cobalion and Scarfed Landorus. But maybe it's defensive Lando and Sword Stance. He actually goes into the Mimikyu. And we don't see a Lumberry, so it's most likely Life Orb. I don't want him doubling into Azumarill though, but on the other hand, I want my Poison Orb on my Gliscor. He actually goes Thunderous. But at least I activated my Orb. Because I think Gliscor is going to be my main switch into Cobalion. But now I have to go Amoonguss. And if he Nasty Plots, I need to Clear Smoke. I cannot put this to sleep. Actually goes for HP Ice, 39%. That doesn't look to be Specs though. I feel like Specs should do way more. Like close to half. But maybe it's Expert Belt, because it does quite some damage. I know it's super effective, but I'm an Amoonguss. But he might expect a Clear Smog coming out. Like he could now use this opportunity to go into Cobalion and get up his rocks if that is his rocker. And otherwise you just stay in with Thunderous. I'll just Giga Drain as he HP Ices again. This one does 45 though. But I still think it's at Specs. I'm gonna go hard Weavile. He's either switching here, predicting my switch, or he's gonna go. Oh shit! Goes into Cobalion. Luckily, we did activate our Toxic Orb on Gliscor, so I do have a pivot. Thing is, let's set up rocks. I'm going for the safe play. I'm going into Gliscor. As he does indeed go for a rock, so then I think it's a Scarf Lando on his team. I'll Sword Stance on this turn. Not sure if he wants to go hard as Azumarill. No. I'm just gonna play like this Thunderous is specs. And I'll go Heatran here, because the Sword Stance kind of forces him to go for HPI, so I'll bring in my Heatran. And looking at his team, he doesn't have a good Magma Storm switch. So ideally he is specs. I feel like it should have done more damage though. I don't want to miss Magma Storm either. What to do? Like, he could go hard as Azumarill. No, he goes Landorus, okay. So I get to poison this Lando. I feel like he's going to U-turn. But on the other hand, I should not risk my Heatran. Like clicking Magma Storm here. Nah. But if I go Gliscor, then he gets in Azumarill and my Amoonguss is damaged. But I still have to do it. I'll just go hard Rotom if he does U-turn into Azumarill. Oh, I went for Earthquake, okay. Good thing we went for the safe play. And I'm just gonna click Facade there. Hits everything aside from Mimikyu, but Mimikyu is asleep. And he goes into Thunderous, so we take the Facade damage and a nice 50% damage. And I'm actually going into Amoonguss because it should not... Hidden Power Ice should not kill me. 43, okay. I don't want to take too much damage. I'm gonna go into Clefable now, and I'm gonna play of him being choiced, basically. But he switches into the Nidoking, and this is actually really bad for me. I'm going hard Gliscor. I don't think he's going for the Ice Beam there. Goes for Sludge Bomb. And I don't knock him out. But I don't see another way, because I don't want to let the Amoonguss die. And because it's Stealth Rock Cobalion, he might not be Sword Stance. It might be a Volt Switch pivot set. Like having a Volt Turn core with Landorus. Like I could go hard Weavile on the Ice Beam, but I think Weavile is too valuable to lose. Because I have enough speed on Gliscor, so I will outspeed the Nidoking. And if he doesn't have Ice Beam, then Gliscor is probably gonna live. But otherwise, I just get the damage off. 94 is for Ice Beam, and he's in Stealth Rock range now. So I do lose Gliscor. He was really important for his Landorus and his Cobalion. But now Nidoking is in Stealth Rock range, so I can bring in Weavile. That's the only thing I can bring in right now. Fortunately, I have to take Rocks damage. I'm just gonna go for the Pursuit, because I cannot switch into this Nidoking anymore. So I need to guarantee the kill there. And hopefully my Amoonguss can kind of beat down the Cobalion. He brings in a Azumarill, which is really scary. I'm going hard Rotom. Should live a play rough. If it's banned, it's gonna hurt though, but my Amoonguss is way too low to be able to bring it in, and I cannot risk Heatran. Yeah, that's definitely banded. I think I'm kind of forced to Volt Switch. Yeah, because he was probably predicting Pain Split, but at least I get rid of the Thunderous. And if I bring in Amoonguss here, I at least can proc the Regenerator, and I can sec on my Rotom if need be. But I still have my Clefable at full HP, so Clefable is my main answer to his Landorus, which is coming in right now. I can definitely see him U-turn as well, expecting my Rotom. But I still think that Clefable is my play. I actually went for Earthquake, damn. And I can just keep soft boiling as long as he doesn't crit me, it's fine. This is where the poison really helps me. And now Azumarill actually comes in. This is actually interesting. Because if I switch, Amoonguss doesn't take 2. He might not click Cow. He might out, and Waterfall destroys Heatran. Rotom dies obviously. I think I need to guarantee damage off on this. He actually went for knockoff instead, so I get some nice damage off. And because he's locked into knockoff, he's most likely switching, so I can actually get up my rocks. But next time this Azumarill will be at around 50%. And he brings in the Lando, but the only way he can kill me is if he has Explosion, meaning that he has to let Landorus die. He goes for a U-turn instead. So I get Clefable actually back to full HP, while Azumarill takes Stealth Rock's damage. I really have to play around this Azumarill. But I think I need Clefable healthy, otherwise I lose to Lando. So if I sack Rotom, then Amoonguss lives a hit. And he went for play rough, okay. So that means I don't actually have to go Amoonguss. But I kinda needed to proc the regenerate. I'm just gonna Giga Drain. As he actually brings in the Lando, so I get the Giga Drain damage off. And he takes poison and Stealth Rock damage, so that is really good. Don't really want to take the Earthquake here though. I'm gonna go into Clefable. 47. He's gonna die on the next poison it, and if he switches he's gonna die to rock, so I think he's Earthquaking. He should Earthquake, pray for a crit there. He actually switches out into Azumarill. I don't agree with that play because now Landorus is gonna die and I keep Clefable. I'm gonna soft boil on this turn. He actually crits me. No, he knocks out. I was soft boiling just to scout which moves he clicked. Because if he went for play rough, I could have gone Heatran afterwards. But now, I lost Clefable. However, his Landorus does die to rocks, but that crit is really unfortunate. I also didn't want him to knock off my Amoonguss. Okay. It's probably gonna sack Landorus to bring in Azumarill again. So if I go Amoonguss, then he can basically not do that. So here the Landorus sack should be coming out. But I should not die to the Azumarill here. Goes Cobalion. If this is Swords Dance, it's gonna be scary. But I know my Weavile is still faster than this. So if I can get some damage off. He goes for Taunt. So Stealth Rock, Taunt. And I do some nice damage on this. One more and he's in range of Weavile anyway. Goes for a Volt Switch though. Oh, I think I win now. That's not a Swords Dance, Cobalion said so. Mimikyu still asleep. I just Giga Drain because the first turn is guaranteed, and now I just spam Clear Smog so I can have a Swords Dance. I think this should be it. Goes for Shadow Claw. Yeah, Life Orb because we didn't see Lumberry. Okay, here he's gonna die to Life Orb anyway. He showed Shadow Claw, so I don't think he has Drain Punch. So it's probably better to go Heatran here. Because he's gonna die to Life Orb, and then I have my Amoonguss at full HP. Making it easier to deal with Cobalion and Azumarill basically. And with Heatran out, he's kind of forced to go Cobalion. Because if he goes Azumarill, he has to Aqua Jet. But he decides to forfeit, and that is GG, guys.